What's up, everybody? Springerwood again here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Attack of the Sleepless Nights server. When we left off, this looked a little different. I'll explain this in a second. Adrian, Wannafly, and I were working on Galacticraft. Now, we made a lot more progress with that. Not too much in terms of what I did. There wasn't much more to show. I think I showed all this. The electric compressor, circuit fabricator, oxygen collector, and compressor. I just moved it around a little bit. But I moved this around because I found out these genetic machines can all be used as a pipeline. So you have the analyzer, but when you analyze the cell or the skin scales, I always want to say skin cells, go in here, the cell comes out here, and then with these item ducts from thermal expansion, the pipes pump it to the extractor, to the decryptor. Now, this is where it gets interesting. The decryptor makes the helix that has the gene that you want, right? The splitter will split that gene. We've seen that before. You can click the custom gene or just a basic. If you're doing something just to breed it, like you need just a bunch of basic genes, well, that's what this guy's for. He automatically splits it, but it can only pull basic genes. So if you want, let's say, the Enderman's teleport ability, which I did get. I don't know if I showed that in my episodes or not. I don't think I did, but I did get that one, but then I died, so I don't have it anymore. So if you want to do that, you would have to stop this before it gets to the auto splitter, because it's going to take that helix and just turn it into a basic gene. So you don't want to do that. That's what this guy's for, the regular splitter. I just moved him up here, but it's part of the assembly line type thing. Once you get the specific gene from the splitter and you put it in the breeder to breed the gene, then you can just let this pipeline run through and it'll just keep breeding and breeding and breeding until it's bred, and then you can pull it out. Now you might be wondering what these two new machines are. I'll get to those in a second. But what I set up was these more item ducts over here. And I don't know if I have the redstone set up in the most optimal way. I just did this kind of quickly so that I would be able to do it. But what I did was there's an auto scraper over here. Okay? Now what this guy does is basically if a mob comes in contact with him, it automatically scrapes him. Just like the little manual device, but you don't have to do it yourself. So this one will scrape the mobs, pump it into this, which pumps it over to the analyzer. Right? Good. Now for this guy, what I did was the Mine Factory, I think... I can't spell conveyor, don't mind me. Conveyor belt. Mine Factory Reloaded. 3 rubber, iron bar, 2 redstone for 16 conveyor belts. And they don't need power or anything, you just place them down whichever way you're facing. When you place them down, it'll face that way, so if I placed one here, it would be like this one. So I basically set up a Mine Factory mob spawner, which kind of works, kind of doesn't. I had to, real quick, patch this over here, just to keep mobs from spawning on this side of the wall. But as it stands, I didn't give it enough glass. And so when I used a sheep to test the range, there was a sheep that spawned out here on this chest. So it's not quite perfect. But it was a temporary setup because I didn't really feel like spawning everything. You can see here it kind of pulls everything in and then stops here. Now I did do this because Adrian was using it to get wool, and I have as well. And if items land on these belts, you can't pick them up until they're not on the belts. So we put a little block here so that you could get the items. And then I explained all this before is, you know, I leave that to know. You put all that in there. The conduit is coming from power from the Tesseract thing over there. And then I've got a fluid duct to a tank there. Now, this is going to be fun to get out of here. It's a very difficult room to get out of. This is a tank for mob essence. I don't know why it has the lava icon. Don't ask me. So basically, let me go out here and grab some mob essence. And quick thing real quick. I think I explained that Liquid XP from the Liquid XP mod is different. That's what this is from the Liquid XP absorber. It's LXP mod. I think excuse me, I think it looks the same. But if you go through open blocks, this open block drain, and you step on this instead, this type of Liquid XP... Oh no, I guess it does look different. Or maybe that's because it's full. I can't tell. But anyways, this one you can just go over and right-click and you'll see I have one now. Right here. So this one I'm using for basically the mob essence if ever I need to access it and don't want to use buckets, and the others for power. So we're going to do an extract, dump it in, and then you can see it pipes it into that. So that's a quick little way of doing things. Now, what I really should have done is put some type of lever with a redstone signal to this pipe, and that way I could turn the lever on and off whether or not I wanted it to pipe or not. As it stands, it's just piping in, and as soon as I put the net in there, it'll just make one, which if they're dangerous mobs, that's bad. This is actually what this was set up for, was for dangerous mobs, so that I could get their skin cells safely. Whoa, easy. So one of the things, I don't remember if it was on, put a light there. Oh yeah, that's the only other thing. The way I have it set up right now is it's turned all these lights off because the redstone signal is wrapping over them, which this is that red alloy wire, similar to, what was it, Red Power? That's now Project Red. So one of the things that happened, let me grab my syringe here and get some blood so I can show you. This is what this is for too, I think. Oh, I gotta centrifuge it, sorry. I don't know if I showed this or not. I think I explained it and tried to show it, but it didn't really work that well. So let's see if we can do it better this time. This would be really useful for mobs if you don't want to look up the wiki or anything to see what traits they can get. You can just take a syringe of their blood and see what traits they have. That's what all these little dots are. So as you can see, my blood has 4 traits right now. And the thing here that I'm doing is this process is going to be one of them I want to remove. I was just throwing random traits into the gene splicer thingy-majigger, and one of them was climb from spiders, and I thought to myself, well, that would be kind of cool, you know. Alright, I'm not going to do all this. It's taking too long. Basically, when you click one of these... Oh, there it goes. Resistance. This one hasn't done yet. Unknown. Okay, so this one's resistance you get from zombies, which gives you extra hearts, or resistance to damage. So you can see there's no timer there, it's always there. The other I currently have is save inventory, which if I made a death chest... Are you kidding me? Alright. I'm gonna get some samples from his skin. I have an Enderman, but I can't get him to spawn in that chamber over there. Where is my scraper? How the heck? See, this is what's weird. They work... Oh, I wonder if it's because it's... Hey, I didn't look at you. Whoa. Give me these. Come on. Come on, what you got? Oh, I don't have any armor on. This is a stupid idea. What am I doing? I'm gonna die. Whew! Alright. Wow. Okay, that was dumb. Don't do that. Kids, do not try this at home. Why did he put a dirt block here? Weirdo. Alright, I need that for something else later, but Endermen are cool. They've got like 3 traits, I think. But one is the save inventory, and it's basically if you built a what's called a Ender Death Chest, and you die, all your inventory gets transferred to that. However, with the shells from Sync Mod, I don't know how that would work, and it may get screwed up. Like, all of your inventory goes in there, but then you can't get it back out because it's, you know, a different entity, kind of the Ender Chest problem we've had before. But anyways, the one thing is climb, and so I was like, that would be kind of cool, right? You can climb. No. This is a horrible idea. Do not do this. Why? I'll show you why. Actually, this is a good example. So you got a 1x1 door, right? You open it. You're a little bit off. Not quite through there. Whoop! Oh, wait. Nope. Where? Oh, nope. Where am I? Nope. Come on. Yoop. Oh, now I'm on the wall. Nope. What's going on? It's a nightmare. It's bad. See, like this. I can't get out because I keep climbing the wall. Stop it. So anyways, I want to get rid of it. So to get rid of it, you need to get the actual gene, and you basically need to get it all the way through the splitter process. Not the auto one, but up here. So you do the skin cells, the extractor, decryptor, and then put it in the splitter and get the gene that you want, which is climb, right? But you don't breed it. It has to be unbred. Now you put it in the transmutor. But this needs organic drops. So actually you want to keep these somewhat, sort of. So you put one organic drop. This one, for some reason, only needs one. That's kind of cool. It'll save me a whole lot of time, and I won't have to do a bunch of crap to it. Let's go ahead and grab this, and we'll put it in here. I think that's how it works. Should be the same thing. Yeah, anti-gene. So this is the anti-gene climb, and the way that it explains it... oh, I didn't explain this. This is a transmuter, which is... transmutor. It's 5 iron, a basic dictionary, and 3 cells. And then the other one is a DNA remover, which is here. 5 iron, 1 cell, 1 DNA, dictionary, and 2 syringes, right? So this makes antibodies, basically, to whatever that gene is. Did I do it wrong? I might have done it wrong. What do I need to... do I need to breed the anti-gene now? Maybe that's the... yes! Okay, so you need to breed the anti-gene. Got it. Alright, so let's show you... now, for this, I'm going to do... oh, wait, no. I've got a ton of these basic genes. These are from excess skin cells. How many did it say? 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Close enough. Alright. So I'm going to... go. Wait. Why are you no breeding? Oh, do I need to turn all these into anti-genes? Maybe? I haven't actually done this, and I don't have the wiki pulled up at the moment. No. Alright, so I'm gonna pause it, I guess, and I'll be back when I've figured out what they actually do here. Hold on. Okay, and I'm back. So it turns out I actually had it wrong. You're actually supposed to breed the gene to completion and then put it in the transmutator so that when it turns into an anti-gene, it's actually completely bred now. That's where I messed it up, because once it's an anti-gene, it can't be bred, but unless it's bred, you can't put it in the centrifuge and put it into the thingy. Centrifuge. Now this okay. What am I doing wrong here? Oh wait. No, that's... no. No. Here. No, I'm wrong. It's... here. There we go, and now it's moving. So it's doing stuff, which is cool. Alright. So, now... we have a syringe that's full. So let's go ahead and put it in here. And boom! So we have a full syringe, and now this should, once it takes effect, this should get rid of that stupid climb ability. Whoa! Let's just get all dizzy about it. Let's see. No climbing! Yay! We're back to normal. So that's how you remove a gene, which is pretty awesome. Now, in the interim, when I was going around looking for a spider to get more cells, or scales, skin scales, I found a lot of different stuff. I found some chickens, so I got some scales from them, because apparently they can do no fall, which is that whole hover down so you don't die thing. And I got some more squid, so I can get the water breathing effect. We got Endermen, which Endermen have the inventory chest for death thing, and then they have teleport, and they might have a health increase. I'm not sure if that was from Enderman or not. One thing, I didn't realize that skeletons had one, and zombies. Zombies gave me the resistance one. I don't remember if I said that was from zombies or not. But the skeletons will give you the infinity gene, and then if you make this guy a genetic bow, which is 3 stone sticks and 3 cells, it basically just gives you an infinite ammo bow. Like, I don't even have to carry any arrows with me, it's just infinite arrow. Now, the only thing is, I don't think you can enchant this one. I don't think you can turn this into fire power or anything like that. So, that's kind of one of those, this is probably going to be temporary until I can enchant a awesome bow. Now, another few things. In the interim, I did get a spider in the Safari net. I got a bat, which means we can get the flight gene and I won't have to turn into a bat to fly, which is cool. And this is my Enderman. Now this is black, right? This was a regular old Enderman. Notice this guy looks silver, right? Almost like the sheep or the slime. But it's also an Enderman. How is this, you say? What does this have to do with anything? Well, we're going to show you in a moment. I apologize if you hear my dog in the background. He's kind of going nuts. Just does not want to be here right now, and he's just kind of going crazy. So if you hear his exasperated, frustrated panting, I apologize. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this right here. I want to spawn him up on the surface because I think you need 4 to spawn them because they spawn out here and they're fine, but this is one taller. So I thought it was 3, but it's either that or it's these conveyor belts count as a block so they won't spawn in that cell at the moment, so I'm not sure. Let's grab an XP real quick. Oh, I found these bushes while I was down caving looking for spiders. And I also found... where did I put all of them? I think I put them in here. Yes, I found a bunch of iron ones, aluminum, copper, and I saw some tin, but I didn't have any inventory space to grab them, I don't think. So let's jump up here. Oh yeah! I don't know how this happened, or how to get it... really? How to get it off. But I clicked that with a cobweb, so now there's a cobweb on it apparently. Alright, so let's drop this guy down. Let's do exact copy, because you're going to see why if this works. I don't know if this will work, to be honest. Okay, let's get ourselves some mob essence go-go juice. Oh yeah, the net would be good, wouldn't it? Yes! Alright, so if you'll notice, what do these guys have? They have ender backpacks! What? So you remember that whole thing about you have to find an enderman and all that? I can spawn them now. I've got 2 that I can... or I mean, well, we have 2 right now, but I can spawn endermen with the backpacks. So needless to say, I'm going to work on that a little bit. Oh, hey! Now, I'm just going to kill them because they're going to move stuff is all. Where'd he go? Where'd you go? I don't like it when they move. Where'd he go? For real? Face me like a man. No? Fine. Whatever. I'll just be running around here all crazy. So that means that that whole backpack situation, the ender backpacks or whatever, I can just spawn endermen until we can figure out how to get them, or, you know, how many I'll need, or so on and so forth. Now, let me explain or show you how this auto scraper thingy works. We're going to try it with something. I don't know if it'll work or not, to be honest. I want to try it with a bat. Because I'd like to get the flight ability. Let's go ahead and put you back over here. Okay, close the doors in case the bats get out. Bat. Open. Put him in there. There's a bat. Nope, nope, you're stuck in there. So now, when they fly over there, they should get hurt, I think. I'm not sure if it'll work on the bats or not, because they're small, and it doesn't appear to be working to me. Does it have power? I think it should have power. These glitched a little for me the other day. So yeah, it looks like they have power. Alright. So bats is a no-go. We're just going to let them out, because they can't go anywhere. Well, we're going to attempt to let them out. And then we're going to do some skin scraping. But this works really well for like sheep, which is typically what I use for just basic gene cells that I want to get. Haha, you can't go anywhere. Come here. Give me your skin cells. Come on. Give them up. Give them up. Stop flying around. Oh, these are going to be such a pain to kill. Now the trick is you don't want to open the door. Alright, that should be good enough for now. Come here. Come here. Gosh, I hate... Oh, what is that? Oh, Will of Bat. That's something for Witchery. I'll give that to Adrian. He's been going crazy with that mod. Oh, this one's just sleeping up in here. Yeah, so apparently it won't work. Probably because they're flying. It probably has to be on the ground. I would estimate. Did that close? Okay. Oh, let me get the net. So yeah, I'll eventually put some way to turn on and off the spawner so that I can, from a distance, like, get out of there and then spawn stuff, type of thing. I just didn't have that available at the time. Okay. So let's turn off. Oh, Stop it! I'm gonna close off the auto area. Wait a minute, what was that? Yeah, scale of a bat. Do I have anything? No? Clear, and clear. Okay, good. 30. I thought I put like 60 in there. Maybe it just used that many. The other thing you can do, which I'm going to have to look into eventually, like, you see how slow this is? You can make these overclockers, which is 4 redstone around 4 gold around 4 redstone to make a clock. So 5 redstone and 4 gold. And it'll speed them up. And the most I've seen on these machines and other people's videos and stuff is, I think, 16. So I think there's a cap of 16 that it can do. But it makes them go almost instant. Like, you can just drop them in. Oh, look at that. Our first one might actually be something different. That's not the code for basic. Basic is like F17AAA or something, I think. Flight! We got flight. Awesome. So, anywho, I think that about wraps up the upgrades to the lab and the explanation for how to do crazy genetic stuff and take traits away you don't want. So, I hope... Oh, wow, 28. I guess that makes sense. Flight is no joke. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!